So most people don't know this, but Google Gemini can actually build fully functional apps in a matter of seconds. And in today's video, I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can use Gemini to help you build an app using these different Google AI platforms, which is the regular Gemini Interface, Google AI Studio, and one of their latest projects, which is Google Anti-Gravity. If you're someone that's ever wanted to build their own web app to use personally, maybe to use as a lead magnet, or even to launch as a standalone digital product, you're going to get a lot of value out of this video. So first things first, as I said, I'm just going to go onto the regular Gemini interface and show you exactly how you can use it to build an app. Now, most people use Gemini when it comes to having a conversation with it. They use it in a similar way to ChatGPT, but it's really more powerful than that. And I'm just going to show you exactly how this can be done if you use the right prompt. So I'm going to be using this web app prompt builder. You can find it linked down below for completely free. I built it myself. It's going to take you through a couple different questions. And at the end of it, it's going to give you a customized prompt that you can now paste into a variety of different softwares or web app builders. But stick with me because everything I'm about to show you now is going to be super simple. So let's go through this together. Question 1 is, what type of web app do you want to build? As you can see, there's all of these different options that you can choose from. But today I'm going to go with a tax calculator. Question 2 is, who is this web app mainly for? I'm going to say that it's going to be a tax calculator to help business owners. So we're going to go with this answer over here. Question 3 is, what problem should this app help people solve? So I'm just going to type in something simple. I'm going to say it should solve the problem of calculating business tax from income and expenses for the year. In this box, you can be as detailed as you need to, but I'm going to keep it simple and then click on next. What should the user input for them to get the results from the app that I'm building? I'm going to say in this case, it's going to be numbers or values that the person is going to enter. Question 5 is, what should the app show the person after they click continue? So I'm going to say in this case, it's going to be charts or visual breakdowns. The color scheme, I want it to be white and blue. And the final question is, which app builder am I going to use? So in this case, we're going to be using Google Gemini. Okay, perfect. So with this prompt, I'm now going to be able to copy it just like that. Go back over to Google Gemini, paste it in there like this. And the important thing that you need to make sure that you do if you're following along is click on Tools, click on Canvas, and then click on Submit. And what Gemini should do is instantly go to work to start coding out this entire web app. And the good thing about this is that it's not going to take any longer than a couple minutes. So I'm just going to wait for it to be done. And as soon as it has, I'm going to be back ASAP and show you the results. Okay, guys, here we go. So this is what it was able to come back with. So far, it looks really good. What I'm going to do is click on share and click on this link because it's going to make it full screen. Okay, here we go. So this is the calculator. This is the fully functional web app that any of you are going to be able to go away and build. So I'm just going to quickly test it out. Let's say if the annual income was that amount, I'm going to say random figures for all of this, just to make sure that this is working as it should. Okay, and there we go. So it was able to calculate everything and come back with a visual breakdown, and everything looks dynamic and everything looks interactive. So this is definitely something you can test out. You can go into it, build various different web applications. You can share it. You can launch it, make it go live using various different Google services to host it. So I'm only showing you the basics today as to how all of these different Google AI products work when it comes to the initial steps. But Gemini is definitely perfect if you're looking to build something that you're planning to use yourself. Of course, you can share it around as well. But if you wanted to use something like this, you wanted to code it in your own unique way, this is something that you can do and you can use it over and over again. But this now brings me on to one of the second Google AI products that you can use when it comes to doing something very similar, which is the Google AI Studio. Now, most people always ask me, Sam, what's the difference between using the regular Gemini interface and the AI Studio? And I would say that the AI Studio is more for serious developers. If you're looking to build something and genuinely launch it in a way that you can maybe sell it on the internet, or if you wanted to, give it to your team to use, whatever the case is, this is the platform that you're going to use. And it also has various different API capabilities as well. Now in this video, I am trying to keep it super simple. I don't want to overwhelm you today. I've got a more advanced video coming out real soon when it comes to using all of these different tools to build and launch using all of the different Google hosting platforms. But today we're going to keep it simple. And what I'm going to do is build a web app that I'm now going to use on a website that I built previously. So this is the website, as you can see. It's a super clean website. The purpose for it is to, of course, list these different digital products, all of these different low ticket digital products. I've got this ebook, I've got this bundle, and I've also got this audiobook. And bear in mind that everything I'm showing you right now on the screen is just a demonstration. But this website is going to work as it needs to when I make it go live. People can click into any of these different digital products. They're going to be able to add it to their bag. The site will also have payment processors on the back end as well. So what I want to do now is show you how you can use the Google AI Studio to help you create a web app that you can put on an existing website. And what I'm about to show you now is going to be really helpful if you've got your own website, maybe you're working on client websites, and you're going to be able to do it for basically free. So if I just go over to the Google AI Studio, what you want to do is go over to aistudio.google.com, and you're not going to click on build AI apps in this case. What you're going to do is chat with models. So you're just going to select it like that. And as you can see, we're using Gemini 3 Pro when it comes to what we're about to do. So I'm just going to close this down and I'm just going to enter a prompt. And the prompt that I'm going to use is going to be the same one that I just pasted into Gemini for it to make that tax calculator. So I'm just going to put it in there like this, and I'm going to click on run. And right there, what it's doing is that it's mapping out everything. It's coming up with the structure of it. It's somewhat having a conversation with itself, but you can read through it and just get an idea of exactly what it came back with. And straight away, it just start now producing the code. And because I'm creating a simple web app that I'm going to put on the website that I built using Hostinger's AI website builder, it's not going to take any longer than 1, maybe 2 minutes. But there we go, guys. It seems to have completed exactly what it needed to do. And the reason why I know that is because the preview button is available for me to click. So if I just select it like that, let's take a look. Okay, so far so good. Looks pretty decent. I'm going to be able to select the region over here. So let me just select the UK. I'm just going to say some random numbers once again. Let's just put that in there. Let's put this one, and then we can set the tax rate like this, and there we go. It's fully functional. Now the good thing about this is that what you're going to be able to do once you've built your web app is that you can just copy all of the code like this, go over to the site that you built. What I'm going to do is click on editor. I'm going to come over here to pages on the left hand side. As you can see, you can add all of these different pages. So I'm just going to add a new one. And you can also use Hostinger's AI page maker. So it's going to be able to structure it and put all of the different images, graphics, everything that it needs to, all of the text based on a simple prompt. So I'm just going to enter something along the lines of this. Create a page for a small business tax calculator that will help estimate taxes. Straight to the point, I'm just going to click on create page. Okay, so it's now come back with the structure of the page. Looks good. It's got a FAQ section. It's got this contact us section. But what I'm going to do is just come over here, back to editor. I'm going to add a new section, and I'm going to add a blank section, and I'm just going to click on elements, and it's going to be with this element embedded code that you're going to be able to put the Google AI Studio HTML code. So once you drag it in there like that, you're going to be able to position it the way you need to. Click on edit code, paste everything from the Google AI Studio in there like that, and then click on embed code. And just like that, as you can see, the tax calculator from the Google AI Studio is now on the site. So again, we're going to test it out, make sure that it's working as it should. Just going to enter some random numbers, make sure this works, because you don't want to put a web app on your website and it doesn't work. So yeah, right there, it seems to be working. So I'd say that this is one of the basic ways that you can use the Google AI Studio to help you out when it comes to building a web application. Just use it when it comes to putting yourself in a position of being able to get this ranked in the Google search results. Because if I just go back over to the editor and then click on pages and then click on SEO, what Hostinger is able to help you do is to put the right keywords on the page and just use the right metadata when it comes to putting this calculator in front of more people. So you can get a preview of exactly what it's going to look like and make any adjustments, or just use the AI SEO assistant. And when it comes to building a website, generally speaking, using Hostinger, it's not difficult to do. All you need to do is enter a brand name and a short description, and within 30 seconds, maybe 1 minute, it's going to be able to get the site built. And when it comes to signing up for Hostinger, I'm going to leave all the information in my description down below, but they've always got massive discounts happening all the time. So I'm going to leave the information as well as a coupon code. Just make sure that when you're signing up, you go with this one, because this is going to allow you to build up to 50 different websites. You're going to be able to get all of these different AI capabilities and just so many different features when it comes to helping your website function in the best possible way. But this now brings me on to one of the final app/software builders from Google, which is Google Anti-Gravity. So this is something that not that many people know exists. It's one of their latest AI tools. It's one that I've been using now for the past couple of weeks, and it works in a similar way to the ones that I've just shown you, but there's so many other features that they've added to it, because this is mainly for people that are really looking to take their application building skills to the next level. Now, at the time of me making this video, it's completely free for you to use and test out when it comes to building your application. You do need to download it onto your system. So I'm using a MacBook. So this is what I would click on. And once you've installed it, this is the interface that you're going to see. Now, it might look a little bit intimidating, but it's actually quite simple. So this is just letting you know where all of your projects are going to be saved on your device. But the main place that you're going to be working from is going to be with the Agent Manager. So you just need to select Open Agent Manager just like that. And as you can see, it looks like a regular AI tool. And of course, anti-gravity is going to be powered by Gemini. I'm using the Gemini 3 Pro model. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to show you how easy it is when it comes to using it to build a web application. So we're going to go onto the prompt builder, and I'm going to build a slightly different one, not one when it comes to taxes, just so that we can switch things up a little bit. So if I just go over to the prompt builder, don't forget guys, you can find this link down below for completely free. So we're going to go through it really quick. I'm just going to answer some different questions and get a custom prompt. So question 1, what type of web app do I want to build? In this case, I'm going to build an app that's going to help people when it comes to writing emails. So we're going to go with this one and then click on next. Who is this going to be for? It's going to be mainly for small business owners. Question 3 is, what problem should this app help people solve? I'm just going to put something concise. I'm just going to say it's going to help them solve the problem of writing better emails for their business. What should the user input to get the results from my app? So I'm going to say that they're going to input mainly text, but I can also be a bit more descriptive. I'm going to say going to be multiple choice questions. So I'm just going to enter this and then click on next. What should the app show the user after they click on continue? I'm going to say that it should come back with text for them to copy. As you can see, it's going to say emails right there. The color scheme I want to go with is going to be navy blue. Next, which app builder am I going to use this time? We're going to go with Google Anti-Gravity and then click on submit. Okay, there we go. So all I need to do is copy all of this, go back over to Anti-Gravity, paste it in there just like that. Make sure that I'm on the best model and then click on send. So once again, it's going to work in a very similar way to the other AI tools that I've shown you. It's going to go through everything. It's going to decide on exactly what is the best way to do it. And as it's doing it, it's also going to save all of the files to my computer so we can see everything's being saved to my documents. It's going to go through the project scope. It's going to create the HTML files. It's going to create all of the different files. It's going to code everything in the back end. And I'd say that this is where anti-gravity really shines, because in addition to it building out everything, it's also going to open up my browser. It's going to make sure that the app is working as it should. So it's going to test it out. It's going to put something random. It's going to go through everything. And if there's an issue when it comes to the way that it works, it's going to make sure that it fixes it before it tells me that it's completed the project. So everything that you can see happening on the screen right now isn't me. It's literally on my browser because I've installed the Google Chrome browser for anti-gravity. So it's taking full control. And all I need to do is wait for it to complete what it's doing, confirm that it's happy with everything, make all of the different changes, and I'm going to be able to take it from there. But there we go, guys. It seems to have completed it, and it's also changed the design of it as well. So we're just going to double check it, make sure that it's functioning as it should. I'm just going to click on get started. Okay, so it's got all of these different multiple choice questions, just like I put in the quiz. I told it that I wanted to have the input of multiple choice. So it's asking me, what is my store's niche? I'm going to go with pet supplies today. As an example, I'm just going to say that the brand name is Pet Planet. And in terms of the email that I want it to make, I'm going to say that I want it to be a new product email. I want it to be friendly and welcoming. And I also want it to be detailed. And all I need to do is click on generate email. All right, perfect. So it's come back with a subject line, and it's also come back with the actual email itself. So it's well structured, seems really good by the looks of it. Of course, I can program it to be a bit more maybe detailed, maybe include a certain character count. I'm just showing you all of this as an example, but it's got this regenerate button over here. I could just click into it and it's going to be able to generate a brand new email every single time. But yeah, guys, those are the basic ways that you can use Google Gemini integrated with all of these different Google AI tools to help you build softwares and apps. So of course, there's going to be some things that you need to do on the back end when it comes to deploying them, making sure that they're available for people to use. I just wanted to keep it super simple and give you an introduction today. But if you wanted me to make a detailed video showing you how you can launch all of these different web applications using the Google hosting platforms that are out there, just put in the comments down below, do the Google web app video and your location, and I'll be sure to get onto that ASAP. But if you've enjoyed this video, you've learned anything, you got any sort of value from it whatsoever, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know once a new video has been released. And even though, yes, all of these different Google AI tools are amazing, I use them myself when it comes to building all of these different web apps. There's so many different ways that you can do it. For example, if you wanted to build a web application that's going to be directly integrated with ChatGPT, there's a way that you can do that using another web app builder called Horizons. This is something that I showcased on a recent video. I showed you how I was able to go into Horizons, build a fully functional web app, a very unique one that could be sold as a software if I wanted to. And I also showed in that video how I was able to integrate it with my OpenAI API key. And what this means is that the app is going to be completely powered by ChatGPT. And you can also do this using the Google AI Studio API key as well. But if you want to watch that video, I'm going to leave it right there. A lot of people found a lot of value from it. And I'm sure if you're able to watch that from start to finish, you're going to get a better idea as to how you can take your web application skills to the next level. But other than that, guys, I'm going to catch you on the next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.